Yeah, come on, Maven. You're way too old to be using the controller. Anyways.
I was just getting it ready.
For the people who don't know, so EnVy made it all the way through the winners bracket, and they've never met up with Complexity. So Complexity has to knock them into the losers bracket, and then they get to knock them out again in order to win the entire thing. But it's not a continuation. So we start off with Domination Strike Zone, and this is going to be the next 5 game types here, and they're fresh. So not a continuation. First to 3 will take this. If you're in Niagara, you guys better be ready because this is about to get wild.
And I just want to point something out here. You guys saw there in like the 10 seconds we were watching, the players were just switching back and forth between teams. That's because, like, you know, Aches is a pain in the neck.
I'd like to point out that we have a hybrid scope AR here for Merc off the start in the strike zone. That's a little bit different than we're used to seeing, but here we are. TP was the last alive. He's taken out as well. That's going to be everyone down for the members of Complexity. We should see a quick BA control here for the members of EnVy.
Yeah, and that's why exactly why you don't want to use a hybrid AR on this map is because there's just no way. Yeah,
I get why he did that because he wanted to hit the range.
Off the break, I get it, but I don't think we'll see that much.
He shouldn't have pushed in the bar with
3 down here for EnVy. Merc is the last alive. He is at least able to take out Aches. Also, no, not able to take out the other member there.
Yeah, and Merc's going to push up. He's going to be working in tandem with Nameless, and he's got to wait for help side here. There's going to be 1. Now he's going to push it. How's it go? Oh.
Yeah, that's not
good.
It's going to be 3 down, and Nameless is going to be off of the respawn here. So it's like he's going to be dealing with a 1v3 pretty much, managing to win that one, but he is going to get taken out over by the bridge. Study now making his way over towards C as they have a control, but they can't quite get their bearings together and moving into another flag.
Yeah, just over a minute through this first one, and yeah, it's going to be 2-cap control here for quite a while for Call. It's already going to let them get out to a 10-point lead. We are on with Study. He's got 2 to his left. He's going to get shots on 1. Nope, teammate takes him out.
Let me pose a question to you guys. Do you think if they didn't have Mr. X at this event, they could have made it through this losers bracket run?
Wow, good question.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually, I did not expect that one. Yes, I do. I do think he helps greatly. You know, honestly, I don't know.
Well, you have to think about it like this. A lot of the communication that they had with X, I mean, granted, yes, he's behind them, but at this point, what he's doing for them is he's just being motivational. He's literally repeating all the trash talk that they're saying and just keeping them focused on the game. And I get it, that's an impact.
Obviously, they won champs without him. But when maybe they came out a little not really hyped, not enough energy, and that's kind of why they had that upset happen. Part of it, at least, having him there through that open bracket run, or no, sorry, the losers bracket run is certainly a big piece. But as we hop back to the gameplay, that was 3 down for EnVy. Merc is going to be the last one alive here, and he's able to get B. But as you look at the minimap, it's going to be AC control here for the members of Complexity. Let's see if they can get on the trap.
20-point lead here for Complexity. Merc has his work cut out for him here as there's going to be 1 guy on the catwalk, another guy pushing through Pro Shop. He's got his eyes on that. He's not going to see the guy coming from behind him. That's going to be Krim, and TP gets a 2-piece, stopping them on C. That is huge.
Yeah, pinning them inside, and they're just going to get stopped at the staircase, the front door, and as well as the back door. I mean, at this point, they have a lot of work in front of them, but they managed to be able to take out 3 members of Complexity, so they got to just make a play happen here.
What an odd stat line for TP before he died. He was 6 and 2 with 3 caps. Look at everyone else on the board. It's like 10, 11 deaths, 11, 12, 8, and he's got 3 caps and 3 deaths right now. So not really sure how to explain it, but he's really getting it all done right now for the Complexity side.
Yeah, that's Teep right there in a nutshell. The guy is incredible. I mean, not only does he have a voice as smooth as silk, but his skills are as vicious as a
3 down
chainsaw.
for EnVy, though.
Yeah.
Merc taken out as well. That was all 4 down. They're going to keep control here as we go under 2 minutes. This lead just continues to climb. It's going to hit 30 here soon.
This is just complete Complexity domination, man. They have B and C control.
30 points.
And TP, the best part about this is, yes, he's watching the flank, but if anything happens, he's also goes on a flank with this. Look at this. He's going to be able to catch all the EnVy members on a rotation, even though he was taken out. Still a great play by him.
And I just want to point something out here,
Go ahead,
by the way.
all you, sir.
I just want to talk about Aches real fast. 19 and 10. I mean, getting 3 kills there in that play was just absolutely phenomenal. He gets 20 in this one. We got 1 minute left on the clock, Maeve, and just Aches' performance has been the difference maker.
Yeah, and I feel like all we're talking about is Complexity right now, but there's a reason. They're up 31. They've been in complete control from the get-go. Parasite with another 2-piece, but it's really not going to be enough. Oh, nice 2-piece there out of Aches as well.
Let's switch over to EnVy and see what's going on, see what they're going to do for this next minute, and try and see if they can get themselves back into the game here as Crim6 and Patrick manage to take out 2 members of EnVy.
Well, the key to EnVyUs to win this series is definitely going to be Nameless. Nameless, if he can unleash himself against this Complexity squad. We know he can hang with them. He just needs to just get over this mental block.
We need the Zeus.
I was going to say the same thing.
Zeus.
You stole my line,
I apologize, but we are getting down to the final 20 seconds here. It's going to be a 25-point lead currently for the members of Complexity. We're on here with Handsome Merc. He's going to be able to pick up one and put a little pressure here on C, but too little too late as we're winding down this side one.
Holy hell, Aches is on pace for 50 kills. Make that 52 kills. 26, 27, and 13. Are you kidding me? That is how you make a statement.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's silly. I saw he was off to a hot start. I saw when he hit 20. I feel like it was like 30 seconds ago, and all of a sudden he's out to 27. For those of you at home, what do we have? I think Scump was the one with 49 earlier, and I don't even remember who they were playing, but 49 is ridiculous. On pace for 50 plus. I don't think I've ever seen a 50 plus, especially not like this against Envy in the finals. Aches is a freak.
Well, sometimes you want it more than the other team. But I think Aches, strike zone dom definitely favors him. It's about smarts, rotation, and last and most importantly, confidence in your shot.
Yeah.
Aches, as we all know, has a lot of confidence in his shot, Alex.
He literally has more than any two-player combination from the side of Envy. So.
Yeah, that's borderline impressive. You can't give Aches too much credit. You can't give him too much credit.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear about his ego later. But we are going to get into side two here in just a moment. And honestly, we've just got to see, I don't know if it's maybe a different tactic, something out of Envy, because that first side was what we're mostly used to with Complexity. They had that streak where they didn't lose a single domination. When you watch a side like that, you kind of get it.
Yeah, and the other thing as well for Complexity to point out too, and this is what I was thinking about while everyone went to the bathroom break, was you have Envy, and I was actually talking with Doubt about this. Doubt came around and we were chatting about it. Complexity, they've been a team, right? That core three has stuck together for such a long time. Then they added Karma, and it seems like they just meshed, right? Yeah. And they just meshed because they just let Karma just do Karma.
Well, and on top of that, kind of with Envy, that's what I like about this matchup, because Envy is starting to kind of build this core
That's what I'm saying. They're starting to build the core three.
With Merc, Study.
Exactly.
And now with the addition here of Parasite to that core three with Nameless, let's see. I mean, this is 2 events in a row that we're going to have them in the finals here. And again, it's a different squad, but again, it does have that core three, which you're talking about. So these two teams, I fully expect if they continue with this, we're going to see more finals.
Well, the difference is too, Karma was just fitting in that role for Clayster, right? Like,
That's
he runs
true.
an AR, he's just going to be the Slayer, he snipes, everyone gets it. But on the other side, you're replacing a player like Rambo, smart, objective, has the ability of going triple negative or, double positive. That's where his extreme is. Parasite, much different player than that. So they're going to have to get used to that.
Yeah, but the other thing too, though, well, I don't know if I agree, because I do agree Rambo's a very smart player, but Parasite is 12.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of is like a Rambo 2.0, to say, in my personal opinion. I feel like he's just a really smart guy, and he brings that skill to the table. It makes sense. It was a necessary fit for them. He can help them out, tell them what they're doing wrong, and then, of course, you have Merc there as the captain. It makes sense. This is the building blocks to an incredible team.
And off the break there, if you did see, basically they capped A and 2 push right through Pro Shop to put pressure on Envy's home cap at C. They were able to take that, but at the same time, Envy did cap B. They are taking control of A, and they are going to get an early 2-cap control, which they're going to need to hold for quite some time to climb back in this one.
Yeah, and the crazy thing was here is Parasite was all by his little lonesome here at bar, and he was able to take out 2 Complexity members, make that 3, and now Merc really starting to heat up here. 3-1, Parasite 5-1. That is exactly what you need from these guys.
What was the total in that first game, by the way? It was about 25 points, if I'm correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
Okay, great. I hope we're right.
I was glad the question didn't come to me, because I knew it was 20-something.
I just literally lied, but I said it with confidence.
Confidence. So we're going to believe it here. As
24.
We do have 2 down here from Complexity. Hey, you're very close, Scott. But on board with Nameless. He's trying to push down the main steps, getting shot in the back. Weak and taken out there by Aches, as Aches does pick up a big 2-piece. Parasite, the last one alive for the members of Envy.
And I got to point out, Parasite's playing pretty good at the start here, 7-3. Unfortunately, he is going to get taken out there by Aches, but still, he's having a good run here at the beginning of the game, more so than, you know, the rest of the team. Nameless, on the other hand, like you said before, Maven, Zeus has to be unleashed, and that will be the difference maker here for Envy to be able to come back into this game.
Well, they were starting to climb back. They had that 2-cap control. I think the lead extended to as much as 11, but we did see members of Complexity lock down B. This is going to be a big battle here in Bar as they're trying to fight over control. Parasite able to get it. This fight outside. Oh, look at this push. I love this. So aggressive. Did he get both?
No, just got one.
He did not
and
get both.
that is crazy. I mean, Complexity now, I'm surprised they actually didn't go for the flip and go for C based on these spawns here, but I'm curious. Oh my god, Nameless is starting to heat up, but now this is scary because if you look at your minimap, Envy's going to be spawning all over C, and that's where Complexity can kind of have their way with them.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Complexity, they're masters at manipulating. They're master manipulators at the game itself, and it's just knowing how to work together as a team. I mean, that's just, again, it's about that core three in their relationship.
That sneaky little hobbit was just laying down in the kitchen. What a cute little guy.
All right, well, as you all know, we are talking about Karma. That's, I believe, Scott's 42nd Hobbit reference for our
never given
friend Karma. But that is going to be 3 down for Envy, only 1 down here for Complexity. So we're going to see a move for control here for them as we hit under the 2-minute mark. It's only a 3-point lead here for Envy, and this is just, they have so much work to do to catch up in this, so I think they're going to have to start pushing the 3-cap now.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to have to just yet. I mean, obviously, well, yeah, actually, they just got to get a flag first. They got to get 2 flags before anything and not, you know, give up those kills more so than the 3-cap. But I do agree. You're right. Now is the time. So I kind of eat my words.
Yeah.
Time goes by faster than you might think, Alex.
Yeah, especially because I talk too damn much. So I completely understand that one.
And you know, TP just got stuck in a man-witch that is of Envy, and now Envy really trying to push on A, but they weren't able to do anything. And now look at this. Here comes a 3-man push through the closet. Crim's gonna spot one, and he gets outshot. And now Envy's looking to get B. Will they actually extend and go through for A? Complexity, though, they will know this. They will have 1 flag. I promise you that.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're going to hold this one down for as long as they possibly can because, again, they have that, you know, plus 24 lead in their favor, so there's no real reason, no sense of urgency, if you will, at this point. If they don't get a 3-cap, they can't come back into this game.
No, this is over.
Yeah, it's over.
36 points you can get with a 3-cap in a minute, I believe it is. So that is going to be all she wrote here for this game 1 in the second best of 5 between Complexity and Envy. Complexity continues, I mean, other than Vex, which obviously took them to the limit, they haven't dropped any games.
No.
Yeah, well, they 3-0'd Optic Gaming, they 3-0'd Optic Nation, they 3-0'd Wild, and they, you know, they just 3-0'd one set against Envy. Vex gave them the best run for their money. You guys are right.
It's partially just because Complexity, like I said, a lot of people don't understand that even though Complexity may not be playing, they are watching and they are taking mental notes as to how people play. And that is why they're so good. Because so many people in gaming are like, oh, I gotta play, I gotta grind. But you can also learn visually. You don't have to be kinesthetically learning at all times.
Well, the final second does tick off this clock here. Scott and Alex, this is fantastic. This TriCast, you know,
I'm gonna kiss you.
Okay, it got weird in a hurry, but game 1 does go to Complexity in pretty dominating fashion. The next game will be S&D, and you know, we've talked at length about Envy's S&D ability, but we did see in that first best of 5, not much of a problem for Complexity. We hopefully are going to see Envy step it up here.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, pressure is on Envy to perform. If they don't, they can fall down to 2-0 right away, and again, that's 5 games in a row that they have lost. Yeah. Will that be the case? Will Complexity make that happen, or will Envy finally get that confidence back and win a matchup here in this grand final here at UGC Elgato 20K? When are they going to find out, Scott?
Right after this.